Hey everybody, Bill Knutson here, New York Sports with an Attitude. Let's have a quick wrap up of today's Mets game with the Phillies. One word, deGromination. It was a beautiful thing. DeGrom was absolutely terrific. And let's get into a few of the details, what happened. We were going against Jake Arrieta, he's great too. So we figured runs would be at a premium, especially with deGrom pitching. They have been all year until the last two starts, where we actually got 8 runs in each one of his last 2 starts, and he could win comfortably. But against Arrieta, I wasn't, planning to have a big offensive party. In the 4th inning, Wilmer Flores singled in a run after Arrieta tried to pick off a guy on first base, threw it away down the line. It was McNeil, and McNeil went all the way to third, and then Wilmer knocked him in. So it was like, okay, 1-0. We got a run for deGrom finally. In the 7th inning, we got a little bit more. Mesoraco hit a home run in the 7th, gave us a 2-0 lead. And then McNeil again hit it, unfortunately, to the deepest part of the park. It would have been a home run any other part of Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia, but he hit it to the deepest, in just to the right of center field, and hit off the wall, and he got a triple, and drove in a run. It was a beautiful thing, and I really liked this guy. He also made a tremendous defensive play at second base, and got Herrera going down to first, and of course Herrera on a close play dives into first base. I think he would have been safe. Had he kept running full speed, I think he would have beaten it. But of course he slowed up to head first dive into a bag without avoiding a tag. One of my pet peeves I've ranted about, several times since I started doing the show. Just a stupid base running play of a guy that doesn't know how to play baseball the right way, and he's done many dumb things on the base pass over the years. He's talented, and even Keith Hernandez said today he's not talented enough for all the boneheaded plays that he's done in his career, and today was another one. McNeil made a tremendous play to get him at first base. I really like McNeil. I want him as my starting second baseman. He's hitting. He's got pretty good speed. The knock on him was his defense, especially, turning the double play, but he seems to have improved on that. He still needs work, but improved on that, and I just like the guy. He can hit. He's improving at second base, at least, in the sample size that we've seen. I just hope he's not wearing 68 next year. I hope he has a normal starting second baseman number, and I think he's earned a shot. I mean, what else do we have there? We don't want Wilmer at second. Cabrera's gone. Give him the job at second base. I think he basically has it. Ever since he came up, he's, basically been the starter. So hopefully that will continue. But back to deGrom. I mean, he was just amazing. 9 more strikeouts. Kept the pitch count low. He ended up giving up an unearned run. They gave him an error. He was running over, it was a ground ball to first. He was running over to first to cover on the back part of a double play. Flores made a nice play, threw it to second. Rosario's throw was a little behind deGrom, covering on the back end of the double play. It could have been caught by deGrom, but he kind of had to reach, behind him when his momentum was leaning towards having his foot on the bag, which he had his foot on the bag, but it was behind him. deGrom maybe could have caught it, but it wasn't an easy play. They gave deGrom the error, and a run scored on that, but it was unearned, of course. And deGrom was tremendous. He got all the big outs he needed, kept the pitch count low enough so they didn't have to take him out after 6 or 7 innings, and he went for a complete game, no earned runs. So he lowered his ERA from 1.81 to 1.71, and now he's won 3 straight starts, and he's 8-7. No, he's still not the leader for the Cy Young, in my opinion. 8-7 you know, that's going to be against him. He probably has 6 more starts. If he were to win all 6 of them and go 14-7 and keep his ERA about 1.71, maybe he would have a better shot. But right now, I still think it's Scherzer and probably even Nola ahead of him. But deGrom was absolutely terrific again today. Now he's 8-7 with the 1.71 ERA. All right, so we've split the first 4 games with the Phillies. We're actually they're actually flying to Williamsport, even though it's only a 2-hour drive. And then they're playing the 5th game of the series with the Phillies at the home of the Little League World Series. They're going to get in and meet a lot of the kids and sign autographs and take pictures, and then play the game tomorrow night. Very good chance we're going to lose that 5th game because Vargas is pitching. And with his ERA of 8.10, you know, obviously you're not expecting anything good from him, but hopefully the bats will be out in big force, because we're going to need it if we have any chance of winning. And hopefully Vargas will pull off a miracle like he did last time, only give up 2 runs in 6 innings, which was an absolute miracle, the only game that he's pitched well the entire season. All right, so that's it. Good day at the ballpark. deGrom, total deGromination, as it's been all year. He gets his 8th win, lowers his ERA to 1.71, just tremendous. And that's about it. You know, it was a good day at the ballpark. Got just enough runs for him to get his 3rd straight victory. All right, so subscribe to the show if you haven't. Tomorrow, I think the game's on ESPN at 7 o'clock from Williamsport, the 5th game against the Phillies, the rubber game, you know. Hopefully we'll get it. It's looking bleak with Vargas, but, you know, we'll still hope. All right, so like I said, subscribe, please, if you haven't. And in closing, deGrom, absolute deGromination again. He was awesome. And have a great Saturday night and a great Sunday during the day, and watch the game tomorrow night. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.